Hello, welcome to BearTalk. This is Bear. I think after 2021 and the year before, we all had experience of dealing with uncertainties, and probably we are good at it or not. Things will happen again in 2022. Actually, we can see similar uncertainties will keep happening again, maybe for a few months or even longer. So I wrote a list for myself at the beginning of this year to remind myself what I should take care of and what are the things that I should focus on doing in this year and coming years. So I think, just informally share those 10 things with you and hope that it makes sense for you as a designer to grow in 2022 as well. So here are the list. The first item, save your urgent money. I think this cannot be more important than any time before. So we might have a redundancy or we might lose our clients or projects. So it can hugely impact our life or not. I've been redundant earlier 2020, and thankfully I saved some money before, so during that transition stage it's not that hard to live the similar lifestyle with my family. So highly encourage you to save some money, and probably around 3 months to 6 months for your monthly outcome for your family. That will be a good money to save. Second thing, keep learning the tools. And as a designer, I think there be never a better time for us to learn as a designer, because there are so many tools, so many useful things or materials or references to resources to use. And 10 years ago, we only have Photoshop, right? Now we have multiple available tools to do that. But to be honest, there might be too many tools to focus. But still, we need to upskill our ability and get ready for the new trends and new requirements. So personally, I think at least you will need to dominate one or two UI tools, for example, Figma or Sketch, and then start to explore some other tools that can help you to become a better designer. So personally, I might start some time to explore Webflow this year just for some personal project, but I don't know. Let's see. The third thing is about your career roadmap. And this part is about to think about what you're going to improve or where are you going to grow as a designer. So for example, if you're a junior designer and maybe the middle term or the short term goal is to become an intermediate or a senior designer, but do you think about the managing roles as well, like product manager or other people lead managing roles? So that could be different, and also need to spend some time to think about that and be clear about your career. So for me, I think at this stage for this year, I want to really become a senior product designer, which means that I have the confidence to make some critical decisions on design and able to communicate well with stakeholders and clients on any projects, and able to dealing with possible challenges. So that's my career goal. The fourth, build or update your portfolio. I feel a little bit ashamed to speak about this point because I haven't updated my portfolio for ages, and to be honest, my portfolio website just expired because I didn't pay the renew fee. And I'm not feeling it's an urgent thing because I'm not using it to find new jobs or opportunities. But still, as a designer, a portfolio is necessary, is essential. So I will spend some time this year to update my portfolio, and hope you have something similar. to update your portfolio. And it's quite tricky because if you work with a corp, something confidential that you cannot share. And also the platform of portfolio platforms are quite a lot to choose. So quite time consuming. But I think at least get something ready for share. It's first step. And if you're a junior designer, that's more important than senior. The fifth of my tips, take care of your well-being. I think this is especially important at this stage. If you work remotely, or if you there are a lot of changes about how the ways of work and our lifestyle is changing as well. So be sure to prioritize your well-being and take care of your sleep, your eat, and do some workout, things like that, and maybe meditation or yoga or other things. So well-being in general is something we need to consider if you want to live a long and healthy life as long as possible as a designer. Yeah, that's the fifth one. The sixth one, improve your meta skills. So I think when we speak about meta skills, that's are the skills of the skill. So for example, some transferable skill such as storytelling, communication, presentation, those are super important for a designer to improve. And no matter where you're going to work or who you're going to work, those are critical skills to improve. So I think spend more time on your meta skills rather than on the tools will be a good strategy to grow and improve. Number 7, build something. So this is about, as a designer, we want to do some practical practice or actually make some progress on something can really help people's life. And if you're working a large corp, or if a project is not decide by yourself, sometimes it's quite frustrated, like you get some progress in design, but actually it doesn't happen. So I suggest to build something for yourself. It could be something tangible, like you can try to build a notebook, for example, or just to try to build some furniture, but also maybe build something that you have the decision to make it happen, like build a website or an app or other things. So I think if you are able to create something, that feels really good. Even when you work, you cannot do that. You can do that in your personal time. And number 7, build your own design system. This is quite interesting because I find it's super helpful for me last year when I start to map something out and to create something I'm repeatable using for something I'm working for, some of my work project. It's super helpful. Like I create a deck for any project I'm going to work with, problem statement, with customer persona template or other things, or design progress template, so that whenever I need, I can share with other team member or with a wider team. So this is something you can also think about to do. Number 9, update your design knowledge system. So this is another interesting topic about knowledge management system. Personally, right now I'm using Notion for me to organize all the information I need, and also I use Eagle to collect all the graphic or all the visual elements that or other examples that I can storage. So probably I'll also consider to improve that platforms, and yeah, I will let you know. And the final one, number 10, connect with the community of your industry. This is super important. And wherever you work, New Zealand, Australia, US, Canada, you probably already have local communities with other designers, other creative people. So just try to reach out and connect with them. Try to contribute something, or just to get to know people. So that's could guide you to your next job or other things. Right. Those are the 10 things I think I will do in 2022, and hope those tips are helpful for you. Be sure, if you are interested about this and haven't subscribed this channel, please do subscribe this. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Ciao.